Good morning, students. So, today we are going to continue the lesson number 3, water resources. In this chapter, we have learnt about the different topics like availability of water, which are the places on the earth where is the surplus of water and where is the scarcity of the water, and what is the reason behind it. This also we have talked in the previous videos. Afterwards, student, we have learnt about the scarcity of water. It means which are the places is responsible for the scarcity of water and what are the regions and the causes behind it. This also we have talked in the previous video. In the previous topics, student, we have learnt about distribution of water like surface water and groundwater and different levels from where how we are getting on the surface water and how we are getting the groundwater. Afterwards, student, we have talked about learnt about the problem of water quality. What is the problem water quality? Not only our country, the whole world is facing this problem. In the previous video, student, we also have learnt about the water resources in India, and there we have learnt how the India will come very soon in the within the few years in the category of the scarcity of water, which the countries which are facing the problem of scarcity of water, including the Peru, Korea, Nigeria and Poland. With these countries, India will also include in the scarcity condition of for the water. But from the time the government of India has started many projects that is known as the multiple river project, and the multiple means not only for the irrigation but operating and generating the electricity, and for some other purposes we are using these river project. We have talked about different river project in our country which is built on the different rivers, and all the rivers and the project is having the different kinds of the work. That's why they all are known with the river project, multiple purposes projects of river. So there are different kinds of the rivers. In few of it is given in your book. This is not only this much. In the further time we will talk about there are lots of the river project, river valleys in India, which is giving the advantages to the different states. Okay, so student, now we are going to complete the chapter today by the conservation of water resources. As student we know, and this diagram also here it is showing on your screen, and it is explaining to you the what is the importance of water. Because we know without the water, it means for a time being, for a few seconds we can't live without the air, and for the few minutes and few hours we can't live without water. First of all, we can't leave the air, and this water is the second main thing. It is not only important for the human being, but it is important for all the living things which are, it is the habitat or different water animals. Okay, so this is the combination of different kinds of the majority of body of the organism. So different kinds of organisms are also living here, habitat for the different organisms. It also help the regulate climate. We know without the water cycle cannot take place. The different kinds of the process, that is the evaporations, condensations, precipitation, these all process are taking place because of water only. Afterwards, the shape or surface dilutes and degrades the wastage. So for the human being also, if we have to keep our body healthy, so in place of taking the solid things, in place of taking the more meals, the more food, if we are giving the preference to the water, so it will help to keep our body fit and healthy. Just I am giving the one example to you. So that's why student, water conservation is too important for us. Here also in the first one it is explaining to all the things. If we are neglecting any kinds of the traditional water bodies like tanks, okay, ponds, any indiscriminated and the exploitations of underground water, So in this way it will harm to us. So there are different facts. It is some introduction is given here. We'll talk today about this point, all the things here. So first of all, student, I have just clear to why the it is what is the importance of water, as you are aware about all the things. Okay, without water we can't imagine of our life. Any kinds of activity can't take place without water, from plant to the animals and small organisms. They all need water for different kinds of activity. Now student, in this topic, in the chapter only, I have explained to you only the 1% water is suitable for human being. It means only the 1% of water is suitable for drinking. You can understand by this chart also. Pie chart is 97.5% is the salty water, 2.5 is a fresh water, okay, and 0.01 is only available fresh water. Even though we are having a 2.5 fresh water, but this also I have been explained to you, this we are getting in the form of the glaciers, in the ice, and sometime in other forms, but only we are getting the 0.01 available fresh water. So we can understand by this fact how much we are having the scarcity of water, even though we are having the 71% availability of water on the earth surface, but as it is the salty one, that's why it is a very problematic for us. So that's why we are supposed to keep all the things in our mind. Now student, here are the different methods. Today we are going to talk about these all the things, and I know as you are at home, when you are at school, your teachers also teaching you, at home your parents are also making aware to you why we supposed to save water. Okay, just it is giving the some examples to you. Play your part, be water smart, wise water use. Okay, play your part, be water smart. It means we have to play our part. Just in the first chapter we have learned about the sustainable development. Sustainable development means when we have to use the resource in that way that we should not be compromised with any kind of work in the present time, and it should not be harmful for the future generation. So that's why we have to be smart for using the water. So there are different factors given here, okay, from the previous classes also. When you are very small, from that time also teacher, parents all are explaining you the different fact. Some of the pictures is given here, it is explaining you. It means if you have the some conclusion, is the summary of this all the fact what is given here by the diagrams, you can understand here. We supposed to put the some faucet, it means the fixed tap which is giving the some less water. It means by this putting the faucet aerators in the taps, so we will not use this. It is giving the put faucet aerators on the sink faucets. It means it is some net one, and when you are opening the tap, so it will give us some less water. So in that case we can save water. Other also it is explained to you till much how much we need the water, we supposed to use that much. In place of taking the showers, we supposed to take water in the bucket, or do not take the long shower. Okay, so it can be something good for our environment, and we can save the water for our coming generation also. This all the fact is given here. If you are brushing your teeth, okay, you supposed to off your tap, turn off the tap while you are soaping hands and brushing your teeth. Okay, turn off the sink faucet while scrubbing dishes and pots. So this all the things is explaining to here. Okay, so by this one, this is small things, but when we will start from the small things, then only will be become a big, and it will become a big, and then only we can do some work for environment. Here also all the fact, this diagram 1 to 9, it is also explaining the same thing to you, how we supposed to use the faucets, aerators in the taps. Okay, do not take the long showers, and we supposed to use, if extra water is there, we can use that in the ground for your garden. It means we should not use the extra water. Already student, in this chapter only I have been explained to you by 2025. It means our country will be included in the scarcity of water. Student, if you are aware about the fact about the water scarcity, very soon we will face this problem if we will not aware till now. If till today we are not aware, so in the coming time it will be very problematic for our coming generation. Okay, so in this way we can understand why, what is the important. Now student, it is giving the sum of the portion how we can use or why it is important to save the water. So different methods are given here. First of all, save rainwater. So rain is the one of the good resource for the water. So whenever we are getting the water, we supposed to store it. Like the different methods are there in the mostly south part of India, north part of the India, where there is scarcity of water. So we are having a traditional stores of the water when we are putting the ponds, tanks and lakes. Okay, some artificial lakes are built by the people, and when they can do the work afterwards, allow percolation. Percolation means purify, it means filtration. Whatever the water we are getting, we can filter it, we can purify it, and we can use this one. Or afterwards we can make the different kinds of dams. Okay, then we can use this one. We supposed to use some kind of check the runoff and not allow rainwater to seep underground. We supposed to do some different kinds of activities so that we can use we can save the rainwater. We supposed to use the different kinds of the farming agriculture method, so that this also we have talked in the previous topic. So by this one different activities we can save water. Afterwards, we supposed to use the water harvesting in both urban and rural areas to store rainwater. So student, it's our duty to store the rainwater. Okay, this is known a different activity. From this activity we can save water and we can keep for the some other uses. So some uses we have talked here for the agriculture purpose. After percolation, we can use it, we can purify the water. So like this way we can save the water for our different kinds of activities. Here also save irrigation water. Even though we are planting tree and different crops we are putting the water, we are giving the supplying the water, and this is known as the irrigation. But there also the irrigation method, इनके हम खेतों में जो पानी दे रहे हैं, that also we supposed to use the different kinds of the methods so that we can save it. We can use how much really the plant and the crops need the water, and so that it can reach to their roots directly. So that's why we supposed to use the drip irrigation. It is also, today you will get another one long answer, drip irrigation. So drip irrigation, where it is, what the method in the drip irrigation, there is the some kinds of the underground pipes. Okay, underground pipes, and there is some holes in the network in the underground. So from there these holes directly, where is the root of the plant, they are getting the directly water from these holes. So that's why it is known as a drip irrigation. Again you can understand, in the drip irrigation method, water is supplied to plant root by trickling through holes in a network of underground pipes. So what will happen, this will prevent water loss by evaporation in dry areas. Okay, it means where there is a root only, there only the water will go like the sprinkles way in the root of the plant. So where there is a dry place, here will be no wastage of water, and there will be no process of evaporation. Okay, so this is known as the drip method. Afterward, there are the different other practices that can be use a less water. Okay, we should not be use the water in this way that simply it is wasting and it is going to waste only. So we supposed to use different kinds of the irrigation methods. That also this is the next point what is given here. We supposed to use like this some of the crops like sugarcane, paddy and the cotton. We should not grow this area where there is scarcity of water. Okay, so because these kinds of the crops need the more water, so that's why it can be harmful for the other crops. So where there is some scarcity of water, we should not be grow these kinds if it is possible. Okay, but they need, so accordingly we will grow, but we supposed to grow the plants and the crops accordingly where it can be use the proper irrigation methods. Just we have talked some other methods like the drip irrigation method. Okay, some this point also left, organic farming. when we are using the organic farming, so or and the dry farming, so by the organic farming, when we are getting the real manure from the animals, so this is known as the organic farming. So because of the organic farming and dry farming, it needs some less water, so this also we can use. For industrial consumed water also, student, many of the rivers are getting polluted by the industrial consumed water. So we and the government supposed to have some policies to ban on some kinds of the these activities, or others they can recycle this one, whatever the water is used, so we can recycle and we can use. Okay, after the procreation we can use the water, so this is also one of the method. Afterward, treat in effluents before they are drained into the river or lakes. So whatever the influence means, whatever the wastage, the polluted water is there, with that supposed to be some treatment, they're supposed to some purify or some other method, so that can be, they cannot be you polluted to other things. Nowadays so many the rivers and others are getting polluted by this one. After this one, save domestic water, this also we have talked already, and you are aware what are the things as a human being, as a society member, what's our responsibility. So this is many things you can read in this point, what the other things is given here. Now one is a fact, student, that supposed to know about it in our country, as we are living in the northern plains. Okay, which area we are living, here is no, it till now we are not having the any kinds, we are just switch on the plug and we are getting by the this groundwater we are getting by the different techniques. Okay, which is very, we are just turn on the tap and we are getting the water. But it's very one of the fact about in our country that the many people, especially in the from the villages, okay, over 1 billion people in Indian villages and 813 million in our cities have not yet been provided with the facility of safe drinking water. This is the main problem. Okay, they just have to walk for a distance over a kilometer to fetch water. So this is a very miserable condition, and this is the real fact which we supposed to know. So till now, from today, this is our responsibility to save water and save